Hello and welcome to my channel Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble and I'm going to, before I get into the readings, I just wanted to talk about what's going on planetarily in the next week or so. And of course we have this full moon lunar eclipse on the 7th, which is going to be quite, this whole month, what's going on planetarily is crazy. It's going to be quite intense and potentially volatile this month, and we are going to be directed to go inside. We're going to be encouraged to go inside and to meditate. That's always my answer. I always say you get peace inside, and we're going to need some peace this month. So the lunar eclipse is happening in Aquarius, and it's happening in the south node. Now what that means is that when the eclipse happens, it's closer to the south node, which represents our past. So we are going to be, this month is going to be about endings and new beginnings. And sometimes those endings might not be so welcome. You know, we don't like change, do we? Now we have so many planets retrograde this month. We have Saturn in Sagittarius, Pluto in Capricorn, Neptune and Chiron in Pisces, and then Mercury goes retrograde on the 12th. Now, not only that, Uranus has gone retrograde already by the time you see this on the 3rd. And when a planet goes retrograde, Uranus will actually kind of be still on the 3rd, right? It'll be kind of stationary before it goes retrograde. And when that happens, all the symbolism of that planet is intensified. So Uranus is it's about shocking things happening. It's about surprises. It's about opportunities. It's about things that happen out of the blue. So be prepared. Now, if you get an opportunity, you've got to act on it really fast. It's about really a fast pace. It's about, really reacting fastly and going, going for it. People might just pop up for you. And listen, this lunar eclipse is about, really, it's about letting go of the past. Now, because of Uranus, people might pop up from your past, and you're encouraged to, you might feel that you are no longer in sync with these people. And if you look at them, you may have outgrown these people. So this is a time to kind of let go of those people, let go of the past, if you've been hurt in the past. So it's really a good time. I always say this about full moon, and this eclipse is going to be really intense. We're going to feel very emotional around this time. It's going to be very turbulent. And listen, when things are turbulent, go inside, because that's where the peace is. That's where we're going to find peace. Listen, it's free to meditate. Take some deep breaths. Just go into your breath, connect with, spirit, source energy, and there you will find peace. So this is a time to reflect and look back at your past and really acknowledge how much you've grown, and pat yourself on the back and feel good about going forward. With renewed energy. Now there's a really interesting aspect happening throughout this month, and actually it's actually will be happening through to the spring of 2019. So it's really interesting. It's a semi-square between Uranus and Neptune. So now the last time this happened was in the 1960s, and think about what happened in the 60s. It's about innovation, that's Uranus. It's about music, which is Neptune. It's about spirituality, which is Uranus. It's about an awakening. It's about, Uranus is about finding your tribe and like-minding people, but for the highest spiritual reason, which is Neptune. So Neptune is about healing and altered states, and you know, Uranus is about technological advances and innovations. And it's interesting because I think over the next few years we've already seen some technological advances in handling global warming, and I think we are really going to see some really incredible innovations in healing, you know, with nanotechnology and technological advances for the environment. I think we're going to see more and more of that over the next few years, and we're definitely seeing an awakening spiritually. You must have noticed that. I feel this energy that's all the way through the month, you know, with the eclipse and everything. We are going to feel, we're going to enhance our psychic abilities and intuition, and we're going to be more centered in that way. And going forth into the North Node, which is going to happen a bit later on in the month, you know, with the solar eclipse in Leo, we're going to be encouraged to be more heart-centered, where Aquarius is, you know, more intellect and more about detachment, but community also. So we are going to let go of that detachment, and we're going to be encouraged to be more heart-centered. And it's really important to be more altruistic and to help people. So whatever you're doing, you know, make it for the higher good of society, for everybody. And I believe that that's going to be really successful for everyone when we do that. So I really think that this month, all I can say is, with this energy, this intense, potentially volatile energy, really big changes are happening. A lot of planetary actions. It's like the pinnacle of the year, you know. I mean, there's so much going on. So what we're encouraged to go inside, and we're encouraged almost to see life like a river, right? And if you get knocked in the river, go with the flow. Keep your head above water and just allow the river to take you to maybe greener pastures on a bank, you know. And usually it's always for the best. These changes happen suddenly and are for the best. So just go with the flow. Don't try to hang on to the shoreline. Don't try to hang on to stuff. Don't, you know, embrace the change. This month is about embracing the change and just going with the flow. Don't go against the tide. Go inside. Ask for guidance from source, from your angelic energy. We are surrounded by source energy, and if we tap into that, we'll have inner peace, and we'll be able to see the blessings and ride the crest of the wave. And that's what we're going to be encouraged to do this month. So that's what I'm encouraging you to do. And so without further ado, I'm going to go into the reading. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your reading for August the 7th through August the 13th. I've been shuffling these cards for a while. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing if you haven't already. I'm going to pull out 7 cards, one for each day of the week, and the general energy. There's Monday and Tuesday. Okay. Monday and Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday we have out. Let's go for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Taurus. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wednesday. Now Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, Thursday. Okay. There's definitely crossover here, guys. So you might want to check out the other videos. There's some crossover with Aries for sure, if you have an Aries. Okay, so that's Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Now, Taurus. On Monday, which is the lunar eclipse, the full moon lunar eclipse, we have the Page of Pentacles. And this is a message. This can be like, you know, this is about a gift from the universe. You're getting a wonderful message. Maybe money's going to come in. Maybe you'll get an investor. Maybe this is what this energies are like. Investors can pop up like that. You can get insurance money that, you know, just pops up out of the blue. And that's what that's the underlying energy for money, which is wonderful. This is great news for you guys. It might be good to reach out for investors, but this is definitely, look here, spring, wonderful, good news. This is about an earth sign. This is about the earth realm. This is about the fairy realm. This is about, you know, the planet. This is about our physical well-being. So this is a nice little gift. You can find money in your pocket even, or an old handbag or something. So Tuesday is the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords can be a messenger, and this can mean that you can get some information that doesn't feel right when you get it. It's a little harsh, you know. It's kind of brutal honesty. That's the kind of message that you get. It's one of those messages that you're like, oh, I don't want to hear it. You know, and the way it's delivered, it's because of the way that it's delivered is why you don't want to hear it. It's very brutal honesty. It's you know, it's not a nice feeling message. However, when this card comes up, it's asking you to be open. It's asking you not to kill the messenger. It's asking you to be open, you know, and don't react emotionally to how this message is delivered. Don't judge the messenger. Just kind of retreat so that you can digest the information and really hear it, because it is some information that you need to hear, Taurus. And then on Wednesday, we have the Four of Pentacles. And this is about holding on to something that's not working for you. This is about, when this card comes on, it's saying, release, darling, let it go. Don't hold on to it. You know, it's like, you know, this guy's holding on to his money and he's like this and he's being tight. So it could actually mean that you're holding on to money and afraid to spend it because you don't want to lose it, and that's a blocking of the energy, because money is energy. You've got to give to receive, and so this could be like, look at your finances. You might be blocking your finances in some way, and this could mean that you're holding on to old behaviors, old perceptions. Your perception of money maybe isn't working for you and should be let go of, and you need to let it go. So something that you're holding on to, Taurus, you need to look at what you're holding on to that isn't working for you anymore. Let it go. And this is all about letting go, right? This month is about letting go so that something new can come into its place. Now, the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, when this comes up, first of all, I always think it's kind of introspective. And this is asking you, you're either doing something underhanded, or somebody around you is doing something not with integrity. So when this card comes up, it's asking you to look at your behavior. It's asking you to make sure that you are being honest with yourself and honest with others, and staying in integrity. This is a really important energy. So trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. If it's somebody around you that's not quite honest with you and maybe doing something a little underhanded, you just go with your gut feeling. And if it's you, then you really need to change that behavior, or really look at it in a different way, and choose not to do something that's kind of not honest, or not you know, I guess not honest, you know. So this is asking you to really look at something and be honest and have integrity, or make sure that you are surrounded by people with integrity. So that's Thursday. That's, you know, we've got some challenges this week, but the week starts off great and it can be good. And this is the Eight of Cups, darling. This is moving on emotionally. This is like getting rid of, you know, getting rid of something, changing inside, changing things from the inside, letting go of the emotions that no longer work for you, your perceptions, how you perceive life. It's like changing that. This is saying you've got to move on. You know, this is, and that's what this energy is about. It's like ending things, move on. This can mean like moving to a different city or moving away. But whatever it is, it's definitely, it can be symbolic of moving on from old perceptions and changing, definitely changing yourself from the inside. Now, on Saturday, we have the Strength card, and people will get frustrated because of Mercury going into retrograde, and it can be, but when you know it's Mercury in retrograde, you can say, oh yeah, that's right, it's Mercury in retrograde, and you can calm down. Now, this is the Strength card, right? And this is saying your strength is in being kind and compassionate. So approach everything with kindness and compassion. I was on with tech support earlier today, and I found myself kind of getting frustrated and raising my voice a little, and then all of a sudden I was like, kindness and compassion, you know, this person's just trying to do their job, they may be a little confused. I have to be patient and understand that not everybody can read my mind, or she didn't quite get what I was saying. And in the end, once I came from a place of calmness, kindness and compassion, she heard me. And she got the help that I'd asked for, that she said she couldn't get earlier. You see, because when you get a little irate and a little frustrated, you block yourself from getting what you want. And as soon as you calm down, look, the gates opened, her arms opened up, she got me the help that I needed, and it was all good. So Saturday, your strength is in kindness and compassion. Balance your emotions. Now Sunday, we've got the Hanged Man. Now that's like looking at things from a different perspective, right? So on Friday, you've got releasing your old perception of things. It's like not staying in that distrust of everyone. Oh, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so it's all, look, this is about not trusting. Okay, that just came to me, Taurus. This is about not trusting, right? So this is release that. Trust that everything is going to be great. You don't have to be suspicious of everyone around you. And this is moving on emotionally from that perception. Wow, this is amazing. This is definitely coming to me. And this on Sunday is looking at something from a different perspective. It's like being this is also being patient, right? Because sometimes things are just hanging there waiting. You're kind of everything's up in the air and you're not sure what's going to go on, so you may as well just relax, hang around, and look at it from a different perspective. Like, okay, this is a time that I need to, don't worry about things. This is a time that I need to reflect, and I need to just be in the moment and see things differently, you know, from a 180 or a 360 or whatever that is. So, wow, Taurus, what a brilliant message. This is definitely, see, this is, look, wonderful gifts from the universe. And this is, you know, you may receive a message that you don't like the way it's said. It could be, you know, something that doesn't feel nice about someone. And this is, look, this whole reading is about not taking anything personally this week. It's very important not to react emotionally, and remember to stay in compassion and and kindness, compassion and kindness, because this is your time to move on emotionally and see things from a different way. Open your heart and be more trusting. Be more trusting in the journey. Don't be so closed and so tightened off by thinking everyone. This is a card like you can be thinking everyone's like stealing from you, or they're going to steal from you, and this is right. You've got to move on from that. You've got to, because listen, sometimes people steal from you and that's it. But don't take it personally. You move on quickly, because otherwise you're going to be in that energy forever, and you don't want to be in that energy forever. That being in that energy is like being in deprivation for the rest of your life. No, you want to be in abundance. You want to be in this, darling. You want to be in this, in abundance, in this wonderful gift from the universe. That's fine. This is a wonderful, it's perfect. It's perfect for you. So anyway, all these readings, I get so much out of them. I have to look at them again and again, because I never know what comes out until afterwards, sometimes when I'm editing or when I'm re-looking at them. So anyway, listen, Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. I love you all. Bye.
For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.